We've heard it. We've all heard it. I'm too old for this, or it's just part of aging. But what if I've told you, like I've said many times, that most of what we blame on age, our aches, our pains, even declining energy, isn't actually caused by aging. And in today's episode, we'll introduce you to a new way of thinking, or the continued way of thinking, as we've been talking about aging and vitality. Now, this is the start of a new series where we'll explore how lifestyle choices, habits, and environment, not time, determine whether we thrive or decline. Now, today we're going to start with a broad overview of these concepts, setting the stage for future episodes that dive deeper into posture, activity levels, social connections, and more. So stay tuned as we redefine what it means to age well. Hey, welcome to the Personal Edge Fitness Podcast. I'm your host, Garrett Williamson, president of Personal Edge Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are dispelling myths of health, fitness, and wellness. Now, if you'd like to connect with us, feel free to call us at 251-278-3343 or email me at garrett@personaledgefitness.com or visit our website, personaledgefitness.com. And you can also find us on X at Team PE and on Facebook at Personal Edge Fitness. Today's episode kicks off an exciting new series on lifestyle. Now, this is one of the 4 pillars that dictate ability. And we do fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, and mindset. So we're going to kick off this new series on lifestyle and its impact on our health. We're going to challenge the long-held belief that aging equals inevitable decline. I do that on a regular basis. Instead, we'll show you how the choices you make and the environments you create shape your ability to thrive. Think of this as an introduction to a bigger conversation. Over the next few podcasts, we'll dive into specific areas like posture, activity, and social connections of all things to give you actionable steps towards a healthier, more vibrant life. So let's jump into it. Let's start with the big myth that aging automatically leads to physical and mental decline. You know the narrative. It's what we've all heard growing up. We're still hearing it today. I get arguments about this all the time. As you get older, your back will hurt, your knees will give out, and you'll slow down. But here's the truth to all that. Most of these so-called aging problems are actually the result of lifestyle choices and not time passing. Think about it. 2 people the same age can have drastically different levels of health and mobility, and that's at all ages. Why? Well, it's not their birth year that separates them, it's their habits. One may be active, engaged, and mindful of their movements, while the other leads more of a sedentary lifestyle. The difference is in their actions. Analogy, if you will. Imagine 2 identical houses built in the same year. One homeowner maintains their house, fixes leaks, paints the walls, and cleans the gutters. The other neglects it, letting problems pile up. In 30 years, the maintained house still looks great, while the neglected one is falling apart. Your body works the same way. Time isn't the problem. Neglect is. Now let's break down how lifestyle impacts different areas of your body. I want to give you just kind of a sneak peek into the topics we'll cover in the series. The first is posture and spine. Your spine is the foundation of movement. Chronic back pain and poor posture aren't caused by aging. They're the result of habits like slouching, sitting too long, or improper lifting techniques. In the next podcast, we'll show you how to maintain a healthy spine and prevent decades of discomfort. Now, this is one we've talked about a lot, muscle health. We often think muscle loss is inevitable with age. In fact, there's all kinds of information you hear out there that we lose X amount of percentage of our muscle as time passes on the calendar. But it's not sarcopenia or age-related muscle loss. All this can be reversed with strength training and regular activity, and actually it can be prevented altogether. Muscles thrive when they're used, so if you keep moving, they'll keep working. Let's talk about joints and flexibility. Joint pain is one of the most common complaints attributed to aging, but joints need movement to stay healthy. Sedentary lifestyles, not aging, are the biggest culprits behind stiffness and pain. In future episodes, we'll cover how to nourish your joints through exercise and proper body mechanics. That's the day-to-day one that really does a lot of deterioration to our body. Cardiovascular health, hey, the heart's a muscle. The heart is another area where we see a lot of misconceptions. Reduced stamina and heart problems are often blamed on age, but studies show that regular aerobic activity and even anaerobic activity can repair and maintain the heart health at any age. Fitness fuels repair, and we'll show you how. Now, mental and social health. This is incredibly important. Finally, social connections and mental management play a huge role in how we age. Loneliness and inactivity lead to depression and cognitive decline. But staying engaged with others and pursuing new challenges keep your mind sharp and your spirit strong. Makes a massive difference. These are just a few of the topics we'll dive into in the coming episodes. The key takeaway, as always, age does not dictate decline. Only your choices do. So how do we thrive instead of deteriorate? Well, it starts with understanding that every action you take, every step you walk, every movement you make, I feel like I'm getting into a police song here, all of it matters. Here's a quick preview of how small changes can make a big difference. Movement. Whether it's walking, stretching, or strength training, every bit of movement keeps your body thriving. Posture. A few adjustments to how you sit, stand, all that can move can prevent decades of pain. Social engagement, staying connected with friends, family, and your community isn't just good for your soul. It's good for your body and mind too. Each of these areas is under your control, no matter your age or starting point. That's a key takeaway here, no matter your starting point. And that's the beauty of this entire concept. You're never too old to take action. To wrap up, let me leave you with this. Aging isn't the problem. It's how we live within those years that matters. Your body is built to move, adapt, and thrive. But it needs your help. Over the next few podcasts, as far as this lifestyle is concerned, we'll break down these concepts in detail, giving you practical tools to take control of your health. Now, this is just the beginning of our series on lifestyle and its impact on aging. Next time, we'll take a closer look at posture and spinal health, diving into how your habits shape the foundation of movement. So stay tuned. And also, all of this is going to culminate in the book, The Lie of Age, which will be the definitive study on why time passing on a calendar doesn't cause deterioration. It's our deliberate actions that we can change that actually attribute to that. As always, if you have any questions about today's episode or want to learn more, reach out to us at 251-278-3343. Email me at garrett@personaladefitness.com or visit personaladefitness.com. You can also reach us on X at Team PE and Facebook at Personal Age Fitness. Thank you for joining me on the Personal Age Fitness podcast. We're here dispelling the myths of health, fitness, and wellness. Remember, it's not about aging. It's not about time passing on a calendar. It's about action and making the right choices just one more way. Personal Age Fitness helps you reach your level of wellness. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you next time.